everyone, welcome. I'm Amanda. If we've never met before, welcome. Trying a new camera angle today, so I might seem a little further away. We're going to do full circles around our mat, so I want to make sure you can see me a little better than sort of some of the closer spots where I've had my camera in the past. It's a trial and error. I wing it every day and hope that my head's not getting chopped off in the video, which I have not succeeded in, I think, yet, but eventually we'll figure it out. But welcome. If you have props of any form, blocks, towels, bolsters, make sure you have them. Being that we are going side to side and in sort of a circle around our mat today, if you have two of them, it's helpful to have them at each end or each side of your mat. Also, one other thing, we'll be doing a vinyasa style flow class today, but a little bit different. We'll focus on one side for quite a few rounds back to back, and then we'll shift to the left side. So we'll be doing the right side a lot to start with, and then the left, so we'll be stepping back one way for quite a few rounds before we switch. So just be prepared for that, as opposed to sort of traditionally we alternate side to side. So just a little bit different today. We'll get started in a seat on or off your block. Palms up, thumb and first finger to touch in Jana Mudra. So in Jana Mudra, you're sort of letting the thumb and first finger just connect in sort of a little circle shape. And then the palm is up along with the other three fingers, so middle finger through the pinky are sort of facing up and just slightly curled in their natural state. And then you can just rest the top of the hand on top of the knees. So once you find that space, just start to settle and breathe. Letting your breath come in a little deeper and a little longer, a little fuller and a little slower. Pulling in the belly and the pelvic floor. Sitting up nice and tall. Lengthening the head away from earth, reaching it towards the sky. And then just starting to shift that breath to the nose. So as you sit here in your Jana Mudra, just take note of how you feel. This gesture symbolizes our connection to the nature of our human consciousness. On the closed circle on the index finger and the thumb depicts the unification of the Atman, the individual soul. And as you spend a little more time here being with that connection to your individual higher self, your personal guide, if you like to envision or sort of channel a focus on anything, maybe visualize the color of white. So that purity, that clear connection. And then in a moment here, we'll work into an alternate mudra breath. But just start to deepen that breath a little longer through the nose. Continuing to sit up nice and tall, lengthening the spine, lifting each vertebrae off of the next, but really rooting down through the hips. And then as you're ready, we'll empty our lungs together. Breathing out completely. And then open the right palm as you find that emptiness. And breathe back in, drawing the air through that open right hand. Envisioning it coming into the right side body, through the right lungs and into the left, filling all the way to the base. Seal your mudra back shut. So right thumb, right first finger. And then open the left side. So let the left palm spill open and the air drain out, empty. Sending with it anything that no longer serves you. And we'll do that again. Breathe in, this time through the open left hand. Invite that air all the way into the body deeply and fully. Seal that energy and breath in. And then open right and empty out. Letting the breath drain from you completely. Feeling the belly pull back towards the spine. In breath through right side. Fill up, lengthen, breathe deep. Seal closed. Open left, rinse it out. At the bottom, pause just briefly and then recircle that breath in through the left side. Letting it come in like an ocean wave. Seal it, lock it in. And open right, let the wave return back out to sea, draining completely. And breathe it in. Seal it closed. Open left and breathe it out. We'll do just a couple more rounds like that. Big inhale through the nose and the left side. Fill up, grow tall. Seal and right side opens, empty. The last one, breathe in all the way through the right. Seal it. Open left, empty out. Pull that wave back in for its last final draw in here. Take in just another sip. Expand. Seal and then close. Right side drains everything out. You can let your right hand return back to its mudra. Keep your breath coming in through the nose and out. And then as you're ready, if you closed your eyes, you can blink them open. Bring your hands to prayer center. And then over the knees, finding your way to a table. Shoulders over wrists, knees underneath the hips, fingers spread wide. On your in-breath, drop your belly. Turn the tail up to the sky for a cow pose. And then exhale, round into your cat. Inhale to roll open. And exhale, round it out. Two more like that, big breath, open. And empty, wave it up, round and tuck. Another breath in, roll it open. And this time, round into your cat, take it all the way back to a child's pose. Inhale through all fours and into your cow. Cat through Balasana, child's pose. Empty. Inhale draws you up and rolls you open. And your exhale waves you back and down, hips to heels. Just a couple more like that. Roll it forward like that wave. Peel, open, drop the belly. But keep the center pulling back. And then tuck in and round it back. Send the hips towards the heels. Lungs drain. Last two, ripple forward in breath. Cow pose, Bitilasana. And cat, Majariyasana, taking it all the way to child's pose, Balasana. One more, inhale to roll open. Cow, heart forward, look up, open the throat. And then exhale, send it back. Maybe walk the fingers a little longer. You might find your knees are a little closer than normal, and that's okay. Let the head come down towards earth. And just spend a few moments here. Remember that child's pose is always a great place to come to if you need rest at any point. So always honor your body. One more, take a breath. And empty it out. Find your way back up to that table, curl the toes. And then lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pull the belly up and in, press the hips up and back, sink the heels. Check in with the feet, so if I turn my right heel in, it touches the instep of my left foot. And then my thumbs are about 5 or 6 inches, or essentially block width apart. Biceps wrap forward, shoulders plug down. But try not to overarch the low back, so we're still lifting up through our belly center and we're softening the back of the knees. Breathe in, come up to tiptoes. And breathe out, sink your heels. Draw in, lift and rise. Sink and lower. Inhale, come on up. See if you can stay for the exhale. Take a breath, get a little lifted. Right heel down, empty. Right heel up, breathe in. Left heel down, it bends the right knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, stay. Get a little more lift on the in-breath. Really squeeze up. And then both heels come to earth. Up to toes, big breath. Heels sink, empty. Breathe in, rise. And breathe out, lower. Just one more. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, let those heels root. Repress the palms, step the feet together, and we'll set up our three-legged dog. Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. So feet touch or get fairly close together. Right heel comes up about hip height. And maybe it stays like that. If you feel like you want more, you can start to turn that hip open, turn the toes open. But if it starts to turn the chest open, that's where you stop and stay there and really work that rotation square. So if you can keep the chest square, the belly pulled in, and the chin drawing towards the chest, but not totally trying to connect, just head heavy. Press up and out through that right heel. Take a breath, lengthen. Drain out. One more. Let the right foot join the left. Fill up to stay, biceps hug in, empty. Left side, so we'll start with just that hip height. You can stay, breathe in. Check in with the left armpit, left shoulder this time. They both stay. And then the left toes turn up and the heel starts to lift. Keep a softness in that right knee. And if the left chest starts to open, bring that leg back down a little to the place where you can keep the heart, the shoulders, and the chest neutral to earth. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. Squeeze that left glute, stay. Lift that leg just a little taller. And then left foot to right. Come up to your toes, put a bend in the knees. And then tiptoe yourself forward so you're between your hands. Fingers line up to the sides of the toes, elbows wrap in, and the head hangs heavy, Uttanasana. We'll stay here for just a couple. Weight is even in the feet, so we're not trying to lean back. We're keeping it neutral. And again, the elbows wrap in. Bend the knees enough that the hands either connect to the floor or earth. And then draw the head down so the chin draws into the body. From here, slide your hands up your shin bones. And then pull yourself nice and long, halfway lift. Flat back, so pull the shoulders back, pull the head forward, and then squeeze the belly. One more in your Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Stay for the empty, get a little longer. And then fold back down, Uttanasana, head heavy. As you're ready, arms out wide, bring yourself up to the sky. And hands to your sides, Tadasana, stay. Let the shoulders roll up and the palms spill away. Pull the belly up and in, lift lift the quads up. So draw the kneecaps up and towards the pelvis. Maybe rock a little front to back. Get a good grounding through the feet. And stay. 2 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. The last one here. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Arms circle to the sky, reach and rise. Spill and dive, either wide and out, folding in half, or coming through your middle to come to earth. Either way works. We'll take a halfway lift, so hands come up to the shin bones. And then hands down, step the right foot back. Low lunge. Stay on fingertips or your block. Roll the heart open, big breath in. And then chin to chest. Inhale to open, left knee over left ankle, press through the right heel. Empty, chin to chest. And one more, roll it open, breathe in. Chin to chest, walk yourself to the right, land in a wide fold. So the toes face the long edge of your mat. We'll lift halfway, hands off of those shins, and then fold down. We'll do that 2 more times, off the shins or under the shoulders, halfway lift, belly in. Fold in half, empty. Inhale to lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. This inhale walks you to the right, low lunge. So all 10 toes turn around to what was the back of your mat. Sink your right knee over the right ankle, press the left heel back. On the in-breath, we lift the chest. And then exhale, chin tuck. Inhale as you lift, the pelvis drops just slightly and the chest pulls forward. Chin to chest, round. One more, roll it open. And exhale, round it in. Come back to neutral, plant the hands, take a breath. Without scraping that right foot, press into the hands, pull away from earth, and then step that right foot back to join the left. Drop the knees if you prefer, lift the toes, tuck the pelvis, wrap the biceps in regardless. You can also stay with long legs. On your next inhale, pull forward, halfway or to earth. If you went to earth, walk the hands back a step, press into the feet, cobra, lift up for your bhujangasana, or your up dog, we float the thighs, glutes squeeze regardless. And then back to your down dog, hips to the sky. Inhale to rise, bend and look forward. Come up to the front of your mat for a fold. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Come up to the sky, reach, rise. Right back down this time. Arms out wide or through your middle, fold. So remember again, we're sticking with one side. Lift halfway, breathe in. Right foot steps back again into that low lunge, but this time crescent. Come on up, breathe in. Tuck the pelvis, sink into that left knee. Inhale, exhale, palms touch, take a breath. Hands to heart and to earth. Breathe in. Walk to the right, breathe out. Halfway lift. Stay in your lift, turn to the right again, empty. Bend that knee, sweep up, crescent, reach. Sit, stay. Inhale. Exhale. Palms touch, breathe. Hands through center, frame the foot. Take a breath, prepare. Right foot to left, high plank. Squeeze your belly, drop your knees if you'd like, pull forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Lift and lengthen, breathe in, and breathe out. Inhale to rise, bend and look. Exhale, walk, step, or you can hop yourself forward. Halfway up, big breath, flatten. And fold, squeeze together. Come on up, reach and rise. And swan dive, empty. So we'll change the posture we step back into each time. Inhale to lift, lengthen. And exhale, hands down and the right foot steps keeping with our lunges, side lunge, turn the left toes on 45, walk yourself to the right, sink into it, stay. Up on center, breathe in, right toes to 45, sink to the right. So we'll move our side lunge, come up to center, breathe in, sink to the left, breathe out, inhale, lift, and exhale, sink right. Keep that right knee rolling open. Inhale up, and exhale to the left. Maybe lift the right toes, maybe not. Inhale, lift, and exhale, sink to the right. One more time to the left. Inhale up, and exhale, sit it down. Breathe in, lift. Side lunge to the right. Stay for the in-breath. Turn to your right. Low lunge. Plant the palms. Take a breath. Right foot joins the left. Pull forward. Breathe in. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale to lower. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha or Bhujangasana. Lift up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise. Bend and look. Exhale, find your way to the front. Draw long, halfway up, breathe in. And breathe out, fold. Circle to the sky. If you use blocks for side angle, make sure it's available. And dive. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Hands down, right foot steps back. Drop the foot on 90. Block inside or outside that left foot, right arm to the sky. Reach, breathe in. And breathe out, arm over your ear. Take it high, reach it up. And exhale behind the back. Keep the right shoulder above the left. Left knee is over the ankle. Seal the outside edge of the right foot down. Right arm up, breathe. Hand to earth. Slide off your block, walk it wide. Stay long in your halfway lift. And to the right, turn the right toes. Bend the knee. Find that block again, inside or outside, right hand to it. Inhale, hug that right tricep to the right leg, left arm high. And exhale, arm over your ear. Take it back up, breathe in. Tuck it behind the back. Seal the outside edge of the left foot down. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale, left arm high. And exhale, left hand cartwheels down. Square off forward. Lengthen, press away. High push-up. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Back bend of your choice. Peel up and lift. Big breath. Exhale, hips to the sky. Inhale, rise. Bend and look. Walk, step, or hop yourself forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Come on up, reach, grow tall. Spill, dive, fold. Halfway up, breathe in. Hands to earth and the right foot steps back. Seal that foot again, but keep the left leg straight. Maybe find your block. Trikonasana, right arm slides up that arm, up the left arm. And then exhale, that arm sweeps over your ear. So the left leg is straight and the right foot is sealed. Big breath, reach it up. And exhale behind the back. Roll the heart open. Inhale, right arm up. As you circle that right hand down, bend the left knee. Breathe in, walk wide, stay wide. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Halfway in your wide stance. Fold. One more, halfway up. And fold. Breathe in, lengthen. Keep the left foot parallel. Turn the right toes. Find your block or the earth inside or outside, right hand down. Peel the left arm up. Take a big breath in. Left arm over your ear in a nice straight line. Circle it up, reach, follow that thumb. Behind the back, keep the left shoulder high. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cartwheel it down. As you do, bend the right knee, slide off that block, plant the palms, take a breath. Exhale, step to your plank. Pull forward, chaturanga. Up and open, breathe in. And hips to the sky, breathe out. Rise, bend, and look, take a breath. Forward, empty. Halfway up, flatten the back, lengthen. Fold down. Circle, reach, come on up. Spill, hinge. In breath, lengthen. And exhale, hands down, right foot back, but setting up our pyramid feet. So Parshvottanasana. So in our Parshvottanasana, right hip forward, left hip tucks back. You can find your block in front of that left big toe, or maybe behind the heel. Pull the hips and the chest nice and flat. And then exhale, fold. So we'll do 3 rolls. Inhale, lift, open. Exhale, fold. And breathe in, lengthen. And breathe out, fold. One more, halfway up. Pull that right hip down and forward. Exhale, fold. This time, breathe in. Turn to your right. Feet stay close together. Stay, fill up. Turn again to your right. Pyramid feet. Roll open, find your block if you like. Right hip tucks back, left hip pulls forward. The spine is nice and long. And then exhale, fold into your Parshvottanasana. Inhale, halfway up in your pyramid. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Plant the palms. Step the right foot back to join the left. Pull forward, take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Up and open, big breath. Press into the tops of the feet, lift the chest. Exhale, tailbone high. Inhale, rise, bend and look. Exhale, come to the front. Breathe in, lengthen. And breathe out, fold. Circle and reach. And spill and dive. Halfway up, breathe in. Again, that shorter stance, but warrior 1. So keep the bend in the left knee. Come on up, big reach. Pull the right hip forward and the left hip back. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Stay. Take an in-breath. Hands through center. Walk it to your right. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. 2 more. Breathe in. Lift. Fold. Walk under center. Tuck the chin. Maybe look up behind the tailbone. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale to fold. Come back up. And walk to your right. So keep the feet a little closer. Bend the right knee. Come on up. Virabhadrasana. Right hip forward. Left hip back. I lied. Left hip forward. Right hip back on this side. Bend into that front knee. Sink. Breathe in. So pull the ribs back. Press the shin forward. Squeeze this left quad. Press it back. One more. Draw those hips around. Stay. Palms touch overhead. Breathe in. Hands through center or wide. Right foot to join the left. You can always float this lifted leg for more. This step back leg. Pull forward. Lower. Chaturanga. Up and open. Big breath. And exhale. Hips to the sky. Inhale. Rise. And exhale. Just sink the heels. Take a breath. And then let the knees drop. Child's pose. Hips to heels. Head heavy. Take a moment here. Spend a little time and rest. We'll be coming back through all of that. Lunging backwards with the left foot. But just go where you go. Take your time. If you need rest, take it. And keep breathing. Stay in your child's pose for just a few more breaths. Filling up. And emptying out. As you feel ready, start to find your way back to down dog, taking your time. So we'll add chairs through our sweep ups this time, and we'll end with a little balance when we get there. But from your down dog, maybe pedal out the heels, readjust. Let the feet touch, right leg up to the sky. Heel open, maybe bend the knee, roll out that ankle. Just one little flip dog here before we get moving. Take a breath. Right foot behind if you'd like. Turn the hips up, right arm high, reach. And then arm overhead. Send that arm up high. Come back around. Right leg to the sky. And right foot to earth. The left side circles up, three-legged dog, hip height or all the way up and open. Ekapada, Adho Mukha, Svanasana. Heel to glute, exhale. Take a breath. Roll behind. Hips lift, left arm circles. And then arm over your ear. Follow that thumb, reach it up. And come back around. Three-legged dog. Breathe in, lengthen through the heel. And exhale, toes touch. Rise up, bend, and look. Come forward to the front of your mat for a fold. So this is where the back of your mat used to be. We're starting from the opposite side this time. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And exhale, fold. Circle, reach, come on up. Have a seat, chair pull. So we'll spend a few moments in our first chair and then we'll just connect it as we go. Tuck the tail, pull the belly button back into the spine so we have this nice long line from head to hips. Arms out in goalposts, your heart or your hips, and that's really any time the arms are up. Breathe in, breathe out. One more. Stay, stand up, reach. Spill, hinge. Inhale, lift halfway. So the step back is the left side. Hands down and the left foot steps back. Low runner's lunge. Up on the in-breath, heart forward. Just chin to chest. Roll up. You can take that just chin to chest or straighten the right leg. Fold. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, slide back. Two more, breathe in, heart open. And breathe out, slide it back. One more, roll it open. And slide it back. Take a breath. Turn to your left, stay wide, halfway up. And fold. Inhale, walk it halfway. Exhale, walk it under. One more, halfway lift. And fold. Come back up, lengthen. Turn to your left, low runner's lunge. Square off. All toes turned around to face the same short edge of the mat. Lift the chest. And the first one's just tucking the chin. Breathe in, press through the heels, stack the knee. And then maybe exhale, slide back. Remember, you can use your blocks. Inhale, ripple up. And exhale, slide it back. Low lunge. Inhale, heel presses, belly squeezes. Exhale, slide. Feel that space in the left hamstring. Last one, roll it open. And exhale, slide it back. Forward, breathe in, plant the palms. Exhale, left foot to right, high to low. Up and open, breathe in. And hips back, breathe out. So we're taking out that extra breath as well if you need it. Always option to add it in. Up to toes, bend and look. Exhale forward, halfway up, breathe in, lengthen. Fold in half. Circle reach, breathe in, Urdhva Hastasana. Utkatasana, chair pose, have a seat. Come right back up on your inhale. Swan dive to your Uttanasana, forward fold, exhale. Breathe in, lengthen halfway. Hands down and the left foot steps back. Up through crescent, reach and rise. Exhale to sink. Take a breath. Airplane, arms wing back. Squeeze and reach, lift. Airplane hinge. One more reach. Airplane to stay or take off, warrior three. Hip squares, press through the heel, breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Stay, take a breath. Left foot down, arms back up high, empty. Palms touch, breathe in. Hands through your center. Take an in breath. Walk to your left, stay lifted. Take another breath. Walk to your left again, empty. All toes spin around, bend the left knee, arms up, reach. Crescent to sink, take a breath. And airplane wings. Inhale, come on up. Exhale to your wings. Two more, breathe in, reach. Breathe out, wings. Last one, circle up. Wings to stay or flight, Virabhadrasana 3. Hip down, heel back, head along, palms face earth and the thumbs are out. Breathe in. Squeeze your right glute, breathe out. Rotate the right hip down, one more. Stay, take a breath. Prepare for movement, right toes to earth, arms high, empty. Breathe in, reach and touch the palms. Hands through center, empty, fold down. Take a breath. Left foot to right, high to low. Up and open, lift the chest. And exhale, lift your hips. Breathe in to toes, bend and look. Tiptoe, walk, step, hop, however it suits you to a fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold. Reach and rise, come on up. Chair pose, have a seat, take a breath. Hands to prayer. Inhale, heart forward. We'll twist to the left first, so right elbow outside the left knee, press down from this left hand. Draw the thumbs towards the sternum, tuck that right knee back. Roll open, breathe in. And breathe out. Fill up. Empty. One more. Breath out. Come back to center. Fold down. Halfway along. And left foot back. Breathe in. Walk to your side lunge. So turn the right toes on 45. Fill up. And Skandasana to the left. So this one we move back and forth. Inhale to center. Then exhale, side lunge to the right. Inhale, lift, heart stays open. Exhale, sink. If you're comfortable with prayer hands, you can lift up and sink down. Inhale up, so your choice. Exhale, sink. Again, you can walk hands as well. Breathe in to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. And exhale to the left. One more time to the right. Lift up. Sit into that right hip. Inhale, center. Skandasana to the left. Take a breath. Spin to your left. Low lunge. Palms plant. Prepare. Breathe in. Left foot to right. Chaturanga. Up and open. Breathe. Hips to the sky, breath out. Rise, bend, and look forward. Come up to the front of your mat for a fold. Halfway long. And exhale, dive. So we'll pick up our second chair twist in a moment. Circle reach. Hands to prayer as you sit into your chair. Take an in breath. So hug these knees together. Twist to your right. So this left elbow outside the right. Right hand presses down to lift the sternum. Tuck the left knee in. Sit the hips low. Roll the heart back, but keep pulling the ribs away from the hips. If that is a lot for you, right hand, right hip, left hand, left knee. You have one more in whichever twist you took. Take a breath. Come back to center, empty. Take another inhale. Spill and fold. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, left foot to the back. So we're dropping our left heel. Find your block inside the right foot. Right hand to it. Use this right elbow to tuck the knee. Left arm circles out. Side angle, Parshokonasana. Exhale, arm over your ear. Left foot seals. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, tuck it behind. Arm back up, breathe in. Circle down, breathe out. Slide off that block. Inhale to the left, stay lifted. Exhale, keep going. Turn the left toes. Find that block if you're using it. Elbow to knee, knee stacks over the ankle. Straw up through that right side reach. And then arm over your ear. Big reach, breathe in. Circle back, breathe out. Right arm high. And then hand to earth. Block again, slides away. Square the chest, all toes forward. Take a breath. Exhale, high to low. Up and open, big breath in. Your back bend of choice, so that cobra or that up dog. Exhale, hips to the sky. Breathe in, rise, bend, and look. Exhale, forward. Halfway along, in breath. Exhale, tuck and fold. Circle and reach up. So pull tall, Urdhva Hastasana. Chair pull. Little different again. Maybe lift the heels, breathe in. Sink the heels, maybe sweep the arms. Come on up, reach, breathe. Utkatasana with lifted heels. Exhale, root, arms wing back. Inhale up. And exhale, circle back. Two more, big breaths, sweep it up. And exhale, sink it down. Inhale to reach. And exhale to lower. Inhale, big breath, reach back up. Dive, fold. Halfway along, breathe in. Hands down, step the left foot back. Again, refining that block, right leg stays straight, and the left foot again turns on 90. So Trikonasana. Left arm, I like to draw it up. My right arm, so I can really roll that shoulder up and stack, breathe in. Left rib stack above the right as the left arm reaches forward. Inhale, circle it up, really get tall and long. Exhale, behind the back. Big breath to reach. Cartwheel down, bending the right knee. Slide your block, inhale to your left. Exhale, wide fold. And breathe in, flat back, halfway up. Exhale, wide fold. Another like that, inhale to lift. Exhale, wide fold. Come back up, breathe in. Right foot stays, turn the left toes. Again, finding that block, or if you're staying on earth, draw that right arm up, reach. And then arm over your ear. Big circle, reach it. Stack it behind the back. Keep the right shoulder high and the right ribs open. Reach up, breathe. Cartwheel to earth, bending the left knee. Spin onto the toes, take a breath. Chaturanga, high to low. If you're coming to earth, step the hands back, press through the feet, come up through that cobra. Maybe over knees or thighs, back to your down dog. Inhale, rise, bend, look. Exhale to the front. Halfway up, breathe in. And breathe out to fold. Circle lift, big breath. Have a seat, Utkatasana. Take a breath. Empty. Stand up, right leg high. And then this time the wings come back, right foot behind the left. Inhale up, breathe in, knee to chest. Curtsy, send it back. Hands to hips is more stable. Work with that if you'd like. Knee to chest. And then curtsy back. 2 more. Inhale, belly in, lift. Exhale to curtsy. 1 more, reach it up. Maybe fall over, maybe not. And exhale to curtsy. Come back up, breathe in. Chair, sit. We'll get the other side on the other round. Circle, reach. Swan dive, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left foot back, but not quite as far this time. Setting up our pyramid, Parshvottanasana. So hips are forward, so are the toes. The left foot might be on a 45. Breathe in, reach. A little different this time. Find your block. And then twist. Empty right arm high. Breathe in, press through the left heel. Stay. 1 more, big breathe in, reach, lengthen. Stay, twist into that space. Get a little taller. And then hand in. Slide off that block. Traditional halfway lift in your pyramid. Turn to the left, stay lifted. Breathe in. Again to the left, breathe out. Turn the right toes around. Find that block inside, left foot, right hand to it. Take a breath. So we build space by breathing into the lungs. And then as the lungs empty, we rotate into that space because we have space made for us by air. It leaves the lungs and we twist to it. Breathe in. Again, twist a little more into that space you made. Last one, reach and breathe. Stay. Get a little taller. And then hand to earth. Slide off the block, lift halfway. Hands down, right foot might step back just a little, followed by the left. Chaturanga. Up and open, lift your chest. And exhale, lift your hips. Rise, bend, and look forward. Walk, step, or hop, come on up. Halfway along. And exhale, fold. So we just have our warriors left, warrior 1, I should say, reach up, and then our curtsies, exhale, Utkatasana. So it's the left leg that'll come with us, lift it up, breathe in, pull the belly in. Arms wing back, left foot steps behind. Press through the right, use your belly, come on up. Sweep and back, sink. Inhale, reach, squeeze. Exhale, curtsy. 2 more, big breath. Lift it up, stack the shoulders. Exhale, send it back. Remember, you can use those hips for a place for the hands. Inhale, come on up. And exhale to curtsy. Breathe in, last lift. Sit into your chair, feet touch. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, dive. And breathe in, lengthen. Left foot to the back, setting up warrior 1. So not quite as far as our warrior 2. Bend the right knee, circle up, Virabhadrasana. Square the hips, take a breath. Empty. Breathe in. And breathe out. 1 more. Airplane wing. So again, your option is to stay in these wings or warrior 3 1 more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Set the left foot back into a lunge. Arms high. Hands through center. Take a breath. Walk to your left. Halfway up. Fold. So you can either take a handful of halfway lifts and fold, or if you are a tripod headstand, let the head plant. Walk the hands back to their in your sight line. Press into the palms, up on the toes, hug the elbows in, and then maybe let the legs come up, Maybe they reach to the sky. Maybe they just stack on the triceps and maybe they stay here. If you are staying in your fold, you'll continue to lift halfway on your in-breath and then fold on your exhale. Your choice of how you want to play or stay. Couple more to move or to fly. Last two before we land in a halfway lifted wide fold. And if you're not there, meet us in that halfway lift. We'll stay for a breath. And empty. Take an inhale. Walk again to your left. Adjust the feet. Right heel turns in, left knee bends. Cartwheel the arms up to the sky. Virabhadrasana, warrior one. Press through the right heel. So try not to overarch that low back. Squeeze the belly. Breathe in, and then your choice, airplane wings to stay, or airplane wings, lift the right heel. So take this right hip and pull it down. Pull the belly up, kick the heel, and then send those arms out. So we want our hip bones facing the earth together. So sometimes the hands on them help that guide and let them get to that space. Squeeze the heel, press through the quad and the hamstring. One more. Empty, soften left, crescent lunge, breathe in. Exhale, hands to earth. Take a breath. High to low, chaturanga. Up and open, lift your chest. And then exhale, down dog. We'll stay together for 3 before we rest. Breathe in. And breathe out. Fill up. Empty. One more here. Stay. If down dog is restful, you're welcome to stay. Otherwise, drop the knees, hips to heels. And if you'd like to thread a needle, start with the right, walk it under the left. Drop your ear. Look to the left side. Continue to find your breath. And if you turned your right ear down, stay that way for one more. Keep the arms, but then see if you can turn your head the other way. And then if you took that thread, unwind it, right arm long, left arm long. You'll look under the right side to start this time. Keep that breath slow and methodical. Keep that pace through the body. That's how we remind ourselves that we are okay. And then same thing, if you looked under that arm, turn the gaze to the left. And then if you took that again, come back to a traditional child's pose. We'll stay here for a few more moments. Just a couple more. Take a breath. Empty, maybe rocking your third eye side to side. And then finding your way to downward facing dog. So we're just setting up for our half pigeon. So from your down dog, let that right leg circle back up. You can stay here, or again, you can bend that knee. You can flip your dog. So I'll stay here this round. For those of us staying here, we can roll out the ankle and the knee, maybe really big circles through that hip. If you're flipping your dog, you have a couple more breaths to find your way through. And if you have found your flip dog, start to come back. We'll all meet in that three-legged dog, right leg to the sky. And then take your right knee, bring it down towards your right wrist. So before you start to plop the hips down, I want you to walk that right foot towards the left. And then take this left foot and inch it back. And then take notice of if you're on the top of this right foot. I'll turn and face you this way here. Sorry for that squeaky noise. So if you're on the top of this foot, you're putting a lot of strain on the knee. So I want you to sort of lift the ankle a little bit, land on the knife edge of the foot. And what that might do for you is require a block or a prop that goes under this right hip. So once you're there, check in with the left foot again. Make sure the left hip lines up with the knee that lines up with the foot. So it's all a straight line. It should be down the long edge of your mat. And then we'll roll the heart open with this nice flexed foot and come on down. And again, I'll turn one more direction for you so you can see the left leg. The further this right shin is towards parallel, the more challenge you are creating for yourself. But again, make sure this left leg's not kind of coming out wonky to the left. And you're on the top of the foot, not letting the toes turn out. And if sitting upright like this is more comfortable, do so. Again, you can take this block and tuck it sort of under this right glute. If you have that second one, or if you're using it instead of under the hip, another good spot for it is right under the head, so for your third eye. And remember, your blocks have a couple heights. If you're using pillows under the hips, sometimes those are an even nicer option. If you don't have that available, an extra mat can serve as cushion. Just start to breathe. Let that breath come in slowly and out. Sending your breath to those tight spaces. Letting it remind the body that you are in a place that is okay, that is comfortable for you. Our breath really is how we tell ourselves we are okay. Now, if you want to stay where you are, stay. If you'd like a little twist, you can lift the chest. And then we'll twist to the left, so twisting towards that foot that's stacked. If you'd like a little deeper twist, you can sort of come down onto the elbow and prayer hands and work into that space, if that feels okay. Or you can stay in the more upright variety. So your choice on where you'd like to be in that twist. Melt. just 2 more breaths on this side. Whether you are twisted or remained folded. And then we'll come up to long arms, slide out from any props that you might still have. Curl the left toe. And then lift the right leg up and back. Maybe pedal out. Let the feet touch and the left leg circles up again. You can bend the knee and choose to stay here with these really big hip circles or small ones or ankle rolls. If you are flipping your dog, go ahead and flip around for a few moments at your own pace. If you chose to flip your dog, give about 2 more breaths. And then we'll all meet up in that 3-legged dog again, or left leg high to the sky. And then the knee tucks into the chest, set it down behind the left wrist. Find that prop that you like under your left hip, whatever that is. So I like sort of my seated meditation cushion. That feels really nice. And then help that left foot a little more parallel. Also make sure that that pinky edge side of the foot is down as opposed to the top. So where our shoelaces tie is what we don't want on earth. The pinky edge side through the heel is what we do want on earth. And then roll the heart up and open. Walk that right foot back just a hair. Soften the top of the toes down. And then start to mount. Fold. You can again put that block. If you're on forearms and you play around with flying pigeon, this is a good option to sort of work that toe grab on the right triceps. You can work that space. That also really invites that flexing of the foot as opposed to the top of the foot rolling down. Pull the left hip, or pull the right hip down and forward. And then soften. Again, just breathing into the space that you are creating. Moving into it a little deeper with each exhale. Last couple here before we add that twist if you'd like. If you're staying, stay. If you're looking to twist, you'll come up to long arms and then you'll walk towards your right. So we're twisting towards that flexed left foot. Again, the option is to maybe drop the elbow and work into sort of a prayer twist if you can keep the right hip rolling down. And if that seems like a lot, take the more mild twist. If you're choosing to stay forward, stay forward. Maybe that forward is upright. Maybe it's folding down. Maybe it's with or without props. So whatever suits you here. Just a couple more. We'll end in a seat this time, so if you really prefer to come through a 3-legged dog, you're welcome to do so. As you feel ready, come up to long arms. You'll lean to the left, swing the right leg around, removing any props as you feel the need. And then we'll find our way to a seat on our mats. Again, sitting up nice and tall. Finding our Jana Mudra. So you can stay in your Jana Mudra here, or you can turn the palms down, keeping that circle. So the circle just sort of sits on the inside of the knees, and that turns it into Chin Mudra. And just again, just noticing that connection point, so that lock of energy, really that's really what mudras are. They're really just a connection of energy, a lock or a bind of that energy. So just letting it sort of flow in a nice connection from the arm through those fingers and back around. And then you can stay still or just let the right ear fall to the right shoulder. And then let it circle through the middle and to the left. Stay for a moment. And then at your own pace, let the chin circle down, ear to right. Maybe you move breath by breath. Maybe you stay for a few and then move. Keep sitting up nice and tall through the mid-belly and just rinsing out the head, the neck, and the shoulders. Our hands aren't really gripping our knees, they're just sort of resting there, palms down, thumb and first finger connected. And then as you're ready, come back up to a tall spine. Just a couple more breaths here, resetting, recentering. And then you can release that mudra, hands plant to the knees, let the feet plant to earth, rock a little side to side so you're on your sit bones. And then hands maybe tuck behind the knees, they find earth or they can come up long, and we'll walk our toes back until we feel ready to lift one followed by the next for Navasana boat pose. So try not to cave if you feel that's happening. Hold the back of the legs. You can always tap the heels if you can get them. The shins parallel, great. If you can, straighten the legs, press through the balls of the feet. You can also free the arms. Peace finger grabs are options. So that is one of two toes straight up, shoulders down, or into a straddle. Elbows start to bend as you have more space. Chest pulls through the legs, heels press up. Maybe you look up. Press through the balls of the feet, but lock those toes with the hands. If you're staying in the middle one, same thing. You are drawing the toes up to the sky and towards the chest. Elbows start to soften, shoulders stay low. And if you're staying here, you can also work the toe grab with bent knees if you just want to work that space. Or you can free the arms. Two more, breathe in, breathe out. One more. If you have a toe grab, let it go. See if you can come all the way to earth through our low boat. And then release. Hands down, legs down, walk the feet back in. And then we'll take the option for bridge or wheel. So hands to earth, take a breath. And then roll the hips up. Shoulders walk under, maybe clasp the hands, press the pinkies down. So check in with the knees there in front of the hips. Feet are only hip distance apart. Finding your way into your bridge. Setu Bandhasana, Sarvangasana. If you'd like, wheel or upward facing bow pose, so Urdhva Dhanurasana. You'll take the hands, walk them up beside the ears, palms plant. Press into the feet. We come up just through the crown, and then hips lift up, head drops back. Chin to chest on your way down. Land on the back of the shoulders, and then you can come back to your bridge. So I'll stay here in bridge. It's a little easier for you to hear me if I am here. But you go where it suits you. If you are in bridge and it's feeling like locked, find your block on any height. Tuck it under your sacrum and use it for support. Just a couple more. Take a breath. Let it go. Last one. If you had a block, take it out. If you were in wheel, chin to chest. And then roll down one vertebrae at a time. So as you get to the very bottom, you actually lift the pelvis. You can roll the low back down. And then soles of the feet together, one hand to belly, one to chest. Supta Baddha Konasana. So reclined butterfly. If you prefer to let the arms come up overhead to a form of surrender, that is an option. Eyes can start to find some heaviness. Stay for one more. Let it go. Let the arms come out to a T. Walk the feet back to earth, knees up. Take a breath. Pull the knees into the chest. And then spill them to the right. Look to your left. Supine twist. This right hand can hold that left leg at any place. Just making sure this left shoulder's down. So if that's not happening, you can tuck a block under the knees or land on the feet to lessen that twist. But we want to keep the shoulders on earth. And then up through center, knees to the sky, shins stack, squeeze the quads together, and then roll the knees to the left, look to the right. Again, if it's a lot for the right shoulder to stay down, you can take your block or support and just put it under that left knee. This left hand can connect to any part of the right for intensifying options, and that's only, again, if the right shoulder is comfortable rooted on earth. Come back up to center as you feel ready. Keep the feet up, stack them straight up to the sky as if you were standing on the ceiling. And then pull the knees out wider than your rib cage and tuck them down towards your armpits. Hands come up, arms come through the knees, but they reach for the outside edges of the feet for dead bug. And then if you're looking for Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose, you can rock side to side. So happy baby or blissful baby is the translation of Ananda is bliss or blissfulness. So just moving through the spine. Moving through the side body, coming back to center as you're ready, releasing those feet. Any inversion that suits you today, so know your practice, know any limitations. If you have anything going on, head, back, neck, shoulders, pregnant, depending on where you are in your pregnancy, and any pressure issues with the eyes. Lock under the hips, feet straight up to the sky. Arms either aside the body, up overhead, or straight up with the legs for a waterfall. If that does not suit you today, you're looking for something with more fire, shoulder stand, headstand, handstand, those types of things. You've got wall space if you'd like. If you're looking for shoulder stand, I'll walk you through it briefly. The legs will come up and you sort of scoop your hands under your hips and then walk the hands up the back. Legs lift to the sky. Press up through the balls of the feet. And then press the feet away from the body and lift up. If plow suits you, it's 1 foot at a time behind you. And then Deaf Man is dropping the knees to the ears. You won't be able to hear me very well, so I won't demo that. But if you're in plow here and you're comfortable with the feet on earth, the hands can release. But if you are letting the feet hang, I want you to keep your hands on your back. And then you'll come back up through your shoulder stand, one leg at a time. So use, again, these hands, they're supporting the back as you lift up. Knees can tuck back into the chest as you help yourself roll down. So take your time moving through where you'd like to go. Just a couple more in your inversion of choice. And then as you feel ready, find your way slowly back to earth. Removing any props, maybe giving yourself one final little squeeze and hug together. And then any type of final rest, Shavasana style that suits you. Once you start to find your rest, your Shavasana, let the eyes close. Maybe a towel comes over them for just a little bit more relaxation. You can start to soften the face and the jaw, maybe making big open mouth and then close the jaw, so really open and close. Maybe just letting that rinse out. You can take the hands to the temples and give them a gentle rub, and then maybe move that to the upper jaw, the mid space in the jaw, and sort of lower jaw towards the ears. And then maybe clench the fists, spread the fingers, clench and spread wide. And then wiggle the toes, roll out the ankles. Get out any sort of remaining movement that you feel you need. And then find your way to stillness. I will let you spend the next few moments in your own stillness and silence. So take this time for you. Slowly starting to invite movement to return. And wiggling your fingers and toes, drawing knees into the center of your chest. And then finding your way onto a side of your choosing. As it suits you, press yourself comfortably to a seat of your choosing. Hands, spine, center, heart. Prayer mudra, Anjali mudra. I thank you for sharing your journey and your practice with me today. The light in my heart honors and greets the light in yours. Let our thumbs come up to our third eye, our eye of intuition, knowing that you truly are a blessing. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me to practice today. I really hope you enjoy these videos. If you have any feedback, as always, it's appreciated and welcomed. So comments, feedback, suggestions, or what you want to work on next, let me know. All the videos are on my YouTube page, and I share them to my Facebook group page and my Instagram, so check them out there. Again, thanks so much. If we've never met before, I'm Amanda. Stay safe, stay home while required, and I look forward to seeing you all in the studio, hopefully in the coming weeks. Namaste all.